got a request video. Real good question. Can you be a Boston black sports fan and if and not be a buck dancer if you don't acknowledge white supremacy in that town? Oh, you can be a sports fan in Boston and you can act like you don't see color. You can be like Carlton Banks if you choose to, but you're going to be ignorant. Boston's one of the most racist towns, and black athletes have definitely, Bill Russell's is well documented. They can't possibly do enough for Bill Russell in Boston. They white up everything they can. They don't really give him his due. He should be way more heralded than Ted Williams, who was Mexican descent, by the way. He should be more heralded than Larry Bird, who, as great as Larry Bird was, Bill Russell towered over. But Bill Russell gets dissed by the racist trash that's J.J. Redick and others, who will tell you that, oh, he went against plumbers and electricians and garbage collectors and part-time comedians and shoe shinemen. They'll say everything to downplay what Bill Russell represented. You can't possibly give him enough humanitarian awards posthumously to ride the wrong, the injustice that man faced. Really. The embarrassment that was the police department, that was housing security, to allow someone into that man's house and leave what they left behind on his pillows and sheets. You can't make this up. We're talking 60 years ago. We're not talking 500 years ago, 400, 300, 200, 100. We said 60. This man was winning titles and making a living, and they showed you what they thought of him. So I know you can't be a true Boston. They can romanticize Dave Ortiz if they want to, because they won World Series and Pedro's and all that, Dominican Soul Brothers. But they can't alleviate, and Paul Pierce, what he went through there. They don't tell the whole truth. I know they've had black head coaches. They still racist. We can go back to Casey Jones, Bill Russell's head coaches who won championships there, to Joe Mazzulla and Udoka, who led them to a title and lost, but led them to the finals. It don't make no difference. If you don't know your history, it'll repeat itself. Boston has a reputation for a reason. And they are stone cold racist. And they said it. They put up a flag a few years ago out in Fenway. Racism is as old as baseball, as American pie. They're not hiding nothing for who they are. They don't hide who they are. It's just the trip when people try to act like somehow, because they got black folks playing, that somehow, that it doesn't exist or in their own world, then they just got through. Tom Brady had a great, incredible career. They just hired a black head coach for New England. Let's see how that turns out. Let's see if that's going to make a difference. But, they got a long ways to go. And I'll never, ever, I like a lot of their players, but I can never really rock with Boston, because the history speaks for itself. They just, when you win, people tend to cover debris up. You know how it is? Go to somebody's house and they'll cover a stain up, but that stain remains. That's what we think about Boston. The stain does remain. All respect to Tatum and Brown and Joe Mazzulla, Al Horford, glad for the brothers to win, etc., etc. However, Drew Holiday, all that, the stain is there. And you have to be knowledgeable of it. Because there's no way in the world, when you hear the Bill Russell Award and you think about what he went through in that town, that escapes your mind. If you play for Boston team sports, period, and know what Bill Russell went through and how accomplished he was and how he got treated, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like my piece.